It's All Things Considered, member-supported Hawaii Public Radio, HPR1, and I'm Dave Lawrence. Kenny Loggins, he's at a special place in the islands for decades. This weekend, he returns to the Aloha State, pair of shows, including with the Hawaii Symphony Pops, and he told us that for him, being a musician, something almost meant to be.
You know, musicians, we can't help it. If you're going there, you don't have a choice. If you're meant to be there, you just have to go there.
How'd you hook up with Mike McDonald? He's a sometime Maui resident. He's been on the air here at HPR. And one of the songs that you did with him, What a Fool Believes, just has so much meaning.
That's a good story, actually. The first time I heard Michael's voice was off of Living on the Fault Line, the Doobie Brothers album. And when I heard it, I said, this is going to be one of the important voices of rock and roll, and I want to meet this guy. And the stuff he was writing was unique to the time. So we talked on the phone through our managers, and I went over to his house. I like to say we were writing together before we met, because as I was unpacking my guitar from my car, he had the front door open, and I heard strains of... And he had... all he had lyrically was, what a fool believes he sees, no wise man has the power to reason away. I thought, my God, that's the best line I've heard in years. Had so much meaning.
Yeah.
You could hinge anything off that line. We proceeded to chisel away at it, but when he stopped at the bridge. He didn't have a bridge for it. Already being a big Mike McDonald fan, I heard the bridge in my imagination. So he answers the door, and I say, hey, Mike, play that thing you were just playing. I think I know how the bridge goes. We started even before a glass of water. We were right in on it.
That's a great story, and I don't think talking to you would be complete without addressing the masterpiece. Mahalo for doing House at Pooh Corner. What inspired that timeless composition, and share some of your special relationship with Winnie the Pooh?
House at Pooh Corner was the first book I ever read. For some reason, it was finals in high school, and I was about to graduate and move on to the next part of my life. And somehow the memory of that book jumped into my head, that last chapter where Christopher Robin is about to leave 100 Acre Wood and head on out into the world. And I thought, wow, that's sort of what's happening now. So that became the inspiration for writing House at Pooh Corner. I was 18 or 17 when I wrote it.
Did your kids used to ask you to sing it for them a lot?
Yeah, all my kids were raised on House at Pooh Corner. My son, who's now 19, I rewrote House at Pooh Corner into Return to Pooh Corner before he was born. He's a jock. He's like a full-out baseball player, and he was pitching in a tournament play as a senior this year. To try and get his goat, the kids on the other team played House at Pooh Corner over the loudspeakers. And he won that game. He almost pitched a shutout. And they asked him, well, did it shake you at all to hear your dad singing before the game? He said, no. He said, I was raised with that song. I went to bed to that song every night. So when they played it, it put me in the zone. I relaxed and pitched my best game ever. And I thought we should be playing that song every game.
It'd be like the cat in New York who uses the Metallica tune when he comes out on stage.
Yeah, but can you imagine getting in a fighting mood from House at Pooh Corner?
I can't.
To the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh.
Kenny Loggins plays the Mac in Kahului, Maui Friday night, and then moves to Honolulu and the Blaisdell Concert Hall Sunday with the Hawaii Symphony Pops. Hear a complete interview on demand online at our website, hawaiipublicradio.org. Just follow the news links. With Kenny Loggins, I'm Dave Lawrence, HPR News.